I'm starting the streaming button and firing up the problem that we're in, which is that we're in the middle of a ginormous fight for the Empire. So, betrothed can marry. Let's...
Turn on, thank you.
I'm waiting for the TV to come on before I actually press the get married button, so that Ben can see the thing that says, oh no, I'm going to lose 96 prestige because I'm marrying the relative of a duchess.
We accepted that as a...
Yes, it's just now in
price for getting a really good husband.
It's true, it's now completely in the noise for my actual prestige.
25,500
prestige. Yes.
As a 16-year-old.
It's the one. I need to pick an ambition. I have 2 valid ambitions, which are...
You'll probably gain one when you get married.
Oh, that's true. I'll probably gain one as soon as I unpause. I can create the designated regent of England.
Actually, appoint someone good to this job, damn it.
So...
Well, I mean, just for his title, the guy at the top's pretty good.
Yeah, it's true.
The Baron of Babel.
It's true. I think we landed him because he's got a good claim on something. So unfortunately we can't do the usual trick of waiting for people to leave the defensive pact, because...
We're in the middle of a war with England, France and someone else.
Anatolia,
thank you.
And also the Sulamite Emirate.
Yeah, but they're not a serious problem.
They're not a serious problem, and I will eventually deal with them. So what we're doing at the moment is carefully watching England like a hawk in order to try and...
keep that army, keep the armies...
Yes.
Oh no, we've got quite a lot of armies there now.
Yes, mostly now it's watching where they go and then trying to arrange it so that I can get both armies to bear on the result.
So you're still haven't managed to get married. I think you're waiting for the post.
Oh yeah. People are leaving the defensive pact, but unfortunately I can't declare war on them at this point.
No, that's fine.
It's just slightly irksome.
I suspect that getting the Empire stable again may occupy a fair amount of our
Yes.
time. So is your council still fully full? Not in a mess. Yes, because you haven't got a message telling you.
Yeah, indeed. Yes, so that was something I was going to do. What was it? It'll come back to me.
So coming of age has given you one extra vassal limit. I think, was it 37 before?
Yeah.
Well, yes, people will naturally leave the defensive pact at the moment because you've lost like about a quarter of your territory. No, it's not that much. About an eighth of your territory.
Yeah. Well, I can see what it's like once I've recovered the Empire. Ooh, there are some people that I have in prison that I can now probably strip of titles. Because, if you recall, there were some people whom my...
Your regent was refusing to do anything to. The question is, do you want to?
Right, so I've already taken one title off her.
Oh, right.
So... Portugal, wasn't it? Portugal.
No, did we release it? Well, yes, we can let's go and check. Just check. Well, check through your vassals for King of Portugal.
Yeah, that's
I don't
true.
know where Portugal currently is.
Vassals. Let's just click through looking for people who have...
Or who we remember having recently.
This is the problem, I can't remember who we recently squashed. I know we'd squashed Wales, but we squashed Wales and Scotland and took Scotland off her.
Yes. That's what Portugal. That was definitely one of them.
Yeah, but
So see if you can revoke his... without getting complaint.
not currently.
Okay, that will... Okay. So
And let's just see if there's anyone
it may
actually
be
in
that it's
prison.
too late, or... I mean, we did let him out of prison.
Yeah.
No, we can't take his title because we successfully
imprisoned him.
It
Yes.
must have been someone else. Because the point is, it's not the not the thing. The plot allows us to put them in prison. The refusing to be imprisoned is what allows us to take their title. So
I think everyone else was still in the middle of the sodding Great War that we're busy having.
No, there was someone you actually got a refusal to retract title from.
Yeah, maybe they've snuffed it, of course.
No, but yeah, you just.
But they're not in that vassal list.
Because
they'd have the bars across them, wouldn't they?
Yes, I think you're right. Okay. So.
Maybe there was a big thing where my...
Yeah, I think we must assume that that either they died or something else. I mean, we could try to dig through the log, but there's going to be
there's a lot of stuff.
Several years ago.
So we can gain gold or we can gain prestige. 74 gold isn't that much. Let's gain 300 prestige, which is almost noticeable. Right. So let's keep an eye on what they're doing over there. So English armies arrived in CK. Okay. Fine. So we should probably go and do something about some of these people, shouldn't we? So what state are we in? We're in winter. So
in most places, is there a route you can get a 16,000 strong army through?
Well, more than that if I can get...
Yes, but 16,000, there seems to be a bunch of counties with a 16,000 supply limit-ish. And 16,000 will be enough to squash... I suspect the thing to do is to bring the armies in parallel, keeping them fairly small, and then have them all land in one place.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's a ludicrous bit of routing. I mean, it's not actually particularly bad. It just looks silly.
Well, actually, let's get them in. So I can get. Let's shove you over there. Shove you over there. You. Let's go to Tarsos. You get to go to Tarsos. And then I see what happens over there. Right. Right, we keep an eye on what France is doing because they've got 20,000 troops wandering around. And while I've got several thousand over here, I'm bringing more in from Spain. I do need to
avoid running into a big French army.
Avoid running into a 20,000 strong French army. Fortunately, they're pissing off that way, which is fine. You've arrived in Azerbaijan, which is good. That's yeah, doing a little bit like besieging on that one because they're a bit too small to do anything else. Right, I've dealt with you, Dick. Right, off we go back to England, and my Irish army is sensibly doing with something in.
Yes, that was besieging things.
Yeah, I'm going to leave them there.
The thing we wanted to avoid was Wales actually England sending their large army into Ireland. So they look like they're planning to besiege Devon or possibly be picked up by that fleet.
That's possibly my fleet.
Oh no, that's your fleet.
Yeah, that's my fleet because it's green.
So it's
yeah.
Same arms, but you can tell by the
Indeed,
colour.
right.
And now they're coming back from Devon.
are going to Somerset.
initially.
Current monarch. Okay,
I mean,
that's nice.
yeah, I'm kind of impressed by this beliefs that there are places where you can carve out a realm for yourself.
Yeah, well,
That aren't part of the Empire of England already.
it's true. I think you have to go quite a long way. You might be able to carve out a realm for yourself out of the Holy Roman Empire. I'm prepared to concede that that might be a possibility. Right.
I don't think they're on the other side, but
So, where are they going? They're going towards Wiltshire.
so they're slowly heading east.
I can stick you in there. There's no penalty for that.
So that lot would actually be enough to take on the French army were you to...
Excuse me, I have a small problem, which is I've got 3,000 people here and a small French army coming to say hello.
I worry that that small French army may turn into a big French army.
Well,
Carry on sorting out a good set of commanders for them so they last at least a little while.
yes.
You might want to check the terrain.
Plains.
So Theodosius is your...
Theodosius is definitely mistowed.
You have a perfectly balanced army there.
No, the large French army is over here,
Oh, excellent. Yes, so you
And
can
is
see that.
splitting
so you
up.
probably don't need to send
Yeah.
your big 14,000 troops.
I'm not going to send my 14,000 troops after them. I might eventually...
Well, I mean, if we didn't know where the big French army was, I would suggest sending the 14,000 troops into Normandy.
Actually,
just in case.
I could just start sending them over here so we could besiege somewhere. Because, frankly, I kind of need to do that a bit. Right. Holding engine of what is under siege? No, it's not. I can tell. English army's right. Somewhere. Brilliant. Right, yes. Right, off we go. Ooh, I should set an ambition. Ambition. Have son. Have precisely one son. Okay, maybe that's going to be a problem. Let's send you over there. Right, that's one towards you. Let's try and work out where you guys are going. We've been attacked in Nevra. Right, yes.
Well, you're doing surprisingly poorly there.
Yeah. Fraticelli. Right, let's read the Fraticelli Bible. I wonder who our holding in Baghdad is under siege from. Are they going over there? Ooh, Florence, can we nick some technology from you? Not quite, god damn it. We've got defensive advantage. Oh, we don't have a defensive advantage, it's planes. I've got like 2 planes experts here. And, right. Okay, that's nice. English army, right, in Tarsus. Yeah, that's fine. Doof. That's what I want. Ooh, they're suffering from attrition, that's good. Right, you've arrived in Vermandois and are besieging somewhere, which is good. Right, I'm not going to become a fraticellum. It's Cathars that are good. Right, let's gain 25 piety, which is just about noticeable.
2 of their flanks down in the French battle.
You guys. Why did you walk through that county, you complete stoats?
You didn't tell them not to.
Okay, I mean, like, fair point, but, you know.
Yes.
Right. Okay, we've won a siege. That's taken us up to some more score. We can do some more sieging. Right, so let's glue you together. What I will probably do is send them in both at the same time to probably either the northernmost or the southernmost of these. And whichever's furthest back, I'll put a Speedboots person on to get them there quickly. Right, anyway, so back over here. What is happening? Woohoo, a mere minus 8 squillion percent more score.
The English army, yes, appears to be merely dancing around at the moment.
Yes, so where are you going? You're going to Shrewsbury. Well, my plan still here is to win a goddamn siege. I have to win a goddamn siege.
I think this is perfectly sensible. I think holding. Right. I think at the moment you will. You will do best by besieging, because it doesn't look like they're in the process of trying to ship any more troops in, and you've got enough troops to handle pretty much anything they do unless they stomp over to Leinster.
Yeah. And as soon as they look like they're doing that, I stick everyone on a ship and ship them over. Right, now we're besieging Tottenham again. Oh no, we're still besieging Tottenham, it's that one that won.
We're besieging Hertford, which is in Bedfordshire, no, isn't it?
Yes.
Which is in Bedfordshire in this era, apparently.
Well, before it got assimilated into London.
In fact, it's in Hertfordshire at the moment.
Yes. Right, so besieging places other than France is not particularly useful. Hang on, we're getting attrition. Oh, that's just because you decided to walk through that part of the area, because there are 14,000 French troops coming from over there. I have a plan, which is fine. Right, all of this is fine. Is that mine? That's
so are you at least? Did you at least get some? Yes, you did get. You got 2% war score.
I did get 2% war score. I've got one battle of over 5%. My problem is I've got to win some sieges in France soon. Right, so where are you going? You're still going to Shrewsbury.
Well, having 91 versus 14 battle there.
Whatever.
Is that all the armies that you're planning to bring in there?
Yeah. That's 2 times 13,000. So right. So you have further to go, so we're going to put Mr. Speedboots in charge. You are...
So is the battle going to be in hills? I said, is the battle going to be in hills?
Yes. So I've put rough terrain experts in. And, think that that level of sort of superiority is probably going to be okay. I'm slightly inclined to march that lot into Essex. Okay, what's my supply limit there? 46,000. Okay, I'm slightly inclined to march this lot in here and then stick them on a ship and ship them off to France. Ooh.
So are you expecting to get more war score per siege in France?
Yes, because, well, at the moment it's more that I've got this whacking great, the attacker controls all their holdings and the official war is with France.
Ah, right, yes.
So
excellent, yes. So actually winning completing one siege
in France will help a lot, and it's going to be tricky with 18,000 French people coming over there.
Well, you've got enough. You just need to.
Yeah, but I also want to be besieging things, and I've got 23,000 troops out here, which is enough to deal with an 18,000 army, and particularly if they start going towards Ireland. Where are you guys going? You're going to Ceredigion.
That looks like they're heading rather close to Ireland.
It does, doesn't it? Well, let's stick you on a ship. Let's temporarily take you around here on the grounds. I'm sure that's going to be more useful. Right. Where are you? Do I have anyone spare with speed boots? No. I'm going to go and ban myself from leading armies. Because I have a martial skill of 0, which means that fundamentally everyone is better off without me. I'll just point that out. Right, we have finally won the siege of Tottenham. We are now besieging a trade post. That's pointless. Let's at least stick someone in charge of that.
Yeah, I think the English Kingdom Army is definitely heading for.
Yeah, I'm reasonably.
We'll find out for certain when they move one county further on.
Can I dock anywhere?
You can dock in Leinster, can't you? You still have a hold in there. Oh.
No, I can't.
I'd be inclined in that. Oh, yeah. You probably don't want to come ashore in Wales because then you'll have a sea crossing to get there. So I think
either I march ashore. Excuse me. Directly, or I come ashore in.
I think so. Yes.
I think I come ashore over that.
It will be a bit slow. Have you well, yes. You haven't really got it. I mean, I'd wait until the English army has moved one more step. But then I worry that this army won't be enough to defeat it unless those 3,000 have survived.
Yes.
And I don't think your incoming army is going to get there that fast enough to save them. So what I think you should do,
I'm going to load that lot into a ship,
is to move the 3,000 troops out of Leinster. Yes, they haven't successful. Either that or burn them assaulting this holding. As in, they're going to lose the next battle.
Yeah, it's not worth burning them on that holding.
Okay.
This lot, then, I am going to bring into.
Well, I would send them. They're the closest to getting to Ireland.
Yeah, but these are in the same area. It's going to be.
Those are still in Middlesex, so they've got one more step to move at least.
I don't think it's going to make that much difference for getting to the other side of Ireland, because this lot have got to get across there first.
Maybe you're right. I don't know what the timing is going to turn out to be.
Me neither. That's how exciting it is.
But note that you haven't even set. Yes, well, you haven't gone force, but the people in Middlesex probably. Oh, right, they are going there. Sorry.
They are going. Right, we won the Battle of Crowland with our 91 people. 19,000. Okay, let's find a small army to shuffle over there. Arrived, Amiens. Who have we got in charge over here? No one.
Right, so we now know that the English army, the relevant English army, is trying to get to Leinster. The enemy English army is trying to get to Leinster.
And there's a French army
Battling.
that's gone over there. Okay. So let's glue you together. We can't assault that. Is that something we can assault?
No.
Let's see if we can find anywhere nearby.
Well, I think your best hope will be to find something that's not a barony, that's not got a castle as its capital.
Yes.
I suspect not many of those.
I suspect we're a little bit out of luck, particularly in this area, because it's been full of pesky Normans. So, Mr. Font.
You don't even have to click on them, you can just see if it says count or something different.
That's true. You guys need to come along here. And right, my plan now is to leave this lot besieging, get the 15,000 and the 10,000 to go and attack Evreux. Let's go and see how. That's right, you've arrived there. Let's glue you together. You've left the defensive pact. English fleets arrived there. Thank you for saying I'm holding an Everett is under siege. I never would have noticed without you. For once. State. So
what's going on in Ansolia? Have they not yet made it anyway? That's true.
right.
Okay.
So we have made it somewhere in Anatolia. Which is nice. So, well, my plan is to watch this battle over here and try not to click on anything.
So, how is that English army turned round again?
Yeah, they've just gone back to David.
Right. Curious.
So they've arrived over there. They're probably going back to try and besiege Westminster. It is, after all, kind of traditional. Yeah, my plan here is basically to try and win this battle, and then walk in here and try and win this battle. And
Anatolia is scared enough by the sunk cost fallacy that they refuse to leave that almost completed siege to save someone who isn't really their ally.
yeah,
I assume that the person you're currently fighting is part of the.
it's Palmyra, but unfortunately I suspect they'll be friends with everyone else, which is kind of the problem. This arrived there. So, right.
Yes, you can't send all of them.
What I can't, well. Let's get the other one up. Let's stuff you back on a ship. Ship you back to Middlesex. I'm sure that's going to go well for everyone. Right, you're still besieging stuff, you're getting yourself into position. I can get you into position, and we can try and finish off this lot so that we can get to the lots in Melidane. Right. We want to battle. Right. Hang on, let's glue you not. Pause. Apply glue. We have Arnold, Manuel and Theodosius. Right, that's brilliant. Pause. Cabin Fever in Malta. Holding in Clermont is under siege. Well.
Or you could bring in the 15,000 who aren't in the middle of besieging something else.
Well, I'm trying to line both of these up to take that lot on.
Yes.
So, since I need to move them anyway, what I might do is bring those into that county so that they're just next door.
Is that in the other order? Like, stop the 12,000 moving briefly, wait a couple of days and then set them going again, then the siege will carry on, will continue through that transition, I think. Because then, okay, the timing didn't work out how I was expecting it to work. I thought the siege would only stop when they actually left province.
But apparently not, so... okay.
Usually it's also hills,
Oh yes.
and not mountains.
I've still got... It's mountainous, I've still got my...
But rough terrain is only hills, isn't it?
Well, I don't have any mountain people.
I think you do indeed not have any mountain people, but that might mean you want to prefer someone who has more other skills if they're available.
No, hang on, I've already got Theodosius. I can stick Lucas in. Right. Right, and they've... Right, excellent. Let's bring you in there. Let's... Is that they've aborted their siege. Right, we've won a siege here. Hooray! Right, you've arrived for a fight here. Okay. So... okay.
100% more sort in
Excellent.
the W units.
Right. Release peace order. So let's get you together over here. Hang on, what we meant to do. Totally. Let's click on that. And then nip over here to see how... okay, where are you guys going then? You're going to Clermont, which is where we are. Okay, yeah, that is exactly the plan. Brilliant. Excellent. there. Also not right. You guys get in there. Okay. So
narrow flanks are holding out pretty well.
yeah. But we've got one of their wings gone. Oops.
Yes.
Briefly think about bringing them ashore somewhere else, but forgot. Let's just check.
Oh yes, yours is the left-hand one, isn't it?
Yeah.
The large number.
It's the large number, but it's quite unhappy.
Because it came ashore by the ship.
Yes.
That like might stand a chance.
Yep. Okay, so right, that's sorted our war score out something quite well. Right, let's take you to the coast. Let's get you going over here and see if we can do anything to fix that. How's that battle going? That battle is going okay. So our problem is kind of what do we do about Middlesex now? Right.
I think your numerical advantage should be just about enough, but I'm not certain.
Yes. Well, I'm slightly short of commanders as well because they were all elsewhere. Right. Okay. Some people turned up there. That's nice. Right. So France, we can get down to some serious besieging. Is that going to be okay once they sort off that county? Yes, they are. Okay, so that's nice. That's kind of... I can send 19,000 troops in there. Okay. So...
I've got 91 troops you can trivially drop into Middlesex.
That's true. Let's zoom in and... Let's zoom out. So I've got one fleet in the Strait of Dover that's slightly too small. Glue. Watch you in there.
Something may have turned in battle in Middlesex.
Yes.
I actually want to look at the state of battle. Admittedly, you're not currently, not immediately going to. Yeah, okay. I think you don't even. Oh, hang on. Are you the attacker or the defender? I think you're the attacker. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So you don't actually need to send loads of extra troops in.
It's true, I don't. Right, well, let's... Not that. That. Let's shove you back over there. Now that I know that it's probably going to be okay.
Unless they can bring someone in, but they don't look like they've got anyone anywhere nearby.
No. Battle of Westminster, 37%. Right, let's apply a bit of glue. Right.
Yes, it's entirely possible that those 91 extra troops were, or whatever they were, the difference between success and failure.
Yes.
Because it was a very tight battle.
So, right, so getting Wexford back will be really quite useful. And Leinster back will help a lot. So, right. So, where, no. Right, so Leinster is our big priority there. So, right. Actually, you guys get to go to Baghdad so I can get that back. Because that gives me quite a lot of war score. So we've got slightly army there. Let's split a unit off that. Or two. Select you. Shove you over there. Shove you over there as well. Right. So you're there, you're besieging something, that's good. Both ringing in Holy War for Finland, right, okay, whatever. We're fine with that. So we've got some French people up there, some random people up there, a confused English army there. Right, let's just zoom in a bit. So I think I wait for one of these armies, largish armies up here, to finish their siege. Then I go and kick the French in Troyes, so they can't besiege more territory out from under me.
I want to bring someone ashore in Wales.
Yeah.
I wonder if you might want to start not besieging something. What are you besieging in Westminster? Just trade post or something?
Trade post. Just assault it. I could not bother.
Well, I'm just thinking you might want to march that army west into Wales so that they can meet the French one.
That's kind of true. Let's...
There's a danger the French armies are actually planning to go to Leinster. Oh, okay, it turned out to be 45 French troops.
Yeah.
I was expecting like 6,000.
Not 3 French troops and their pet hamster.
Slightly more than 2, but still.
On the plus side, I think I can now strip titles from like Anatolia and France and...
Once they're your vassals again, yes.
Yes. Go there. Ah. So where are you going? You're going to Northumberland. Fine. Holding where? Okay, fine. Okay, I'm going to let you siege that, because I'm going to get you two together, besiege that back, and then wander you over there, probably. Right, okay, I think that's fine. That battle there is... I see no reason why it shouldn't be fine. So we've got a battle in Troyes. Ah, Petra has been restored to its former glory. If only I had some money. Well, maybe I can get some money ransoming all my vassals once I've replaced them with better vassals. Who the hell are you guys? Hallerberger. Right. What I'm trying to do is... so you are going to Galloway, which is there. Right. Deep it down. Good. Right, so Mr. Bond. Right, so that's that. We will sit down and we'll be besieging there. It's somewhere tough. Let's sit back up there and besiege some softer bits. Let's go and see how this battle is going. Viz, even with defensive advantage, it is not going that well for them. Right, so there we go. Right. Baghdad. There's a peasant revolt. Fine. I don't even know where you guys are. You're in Africa.
That's part of France, it's currently independent.
It's true. There's 4,000 of you. I think my plan is to win a war somewhere, or to get enough of it under control that I feel happy stuffing people on a ship. Then I will stuff some people on a ship and sort them out that way. Right. Oh, they've lost their centre. Whoops. so besieging there. So we should try and get that back. I don't think we need to besiege the trade post of Galloway. I think it's useful to get in there and get Leinster back for us. Welsh revolt. That's fine. Taking out the existing Queen of Wales and replacing it with someone else is fine. Because you'll probably be happier with us, because we won't just have nicked your title off you. Court chaplain of Genoa. Yeah, whatever. Ooh, some gold. We like getting cash. How threatening are we? Just over 95% threatening. So that means I can bring a fleet in there and a fleet in there. Is that somewhere assaultable? Not really. So they're still meandering around France like lost states. So what are we besieging there? Let's get over there and besiege Cornian back, because that's more useful. So, right, okay, that's fine. So they're going to have 11,000 people there. This is fine. Okay. So anyway, you guys get to go over there. Okay. Alright, let's assault that, because we have quite a lot of people, and then let's assault that. And then let's assault that, which has fixed a lot of those problems. Sod it, I'm not going to wait for my ships. Where are we besieging there? Not fine. Right. Okay, I'll sneeze at the trade post in Leinster.
Well, there's conveniently a French army just across the...
Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, they're going to try and reinforce, but, you know, whatever.
Well, the Republic of England army appears to be marching east, away from them.
It's true. Stop besieging Leinster. Now the English fleet arrives in Leinster, but you're on the move, so I don't care. Right. Right. They do have a defensive advantage.
Well, yes, you've just stalked across the Irish Sea.
But I don't think it's going to help them very much. Where are you going? You're going to Vexa. Fine. So can we. Do I have a good commander lying around? Yes, I do. So where are you going? You're going to Clermont. Fine. We can arrange to go to Clermont. I don't think you're going to enjoy it there. New Despot of Aragon. The English army didn't really cooperate well with the French army, otherwise they might have got their shit together in Wales to try and slow down my army a bit more. But no.
Yes, the Republican army is now heading west again, it looks like.
Okay. So you guys, we're going to put Mr. Speedboots in charge of you. And try and attack those guys. So you're not doing anything useful at the moment. Where are you going? You're going to Shrewsbury. Okay. Yes, well, we'll come and deal with that in a moment. Right, now we've run into that 3,000 strong army. Aha! After 100 years under the Empire of England, the ex-Architect of Lusitania is no longer considered de jure part of the Empire of Hispania. It's mine. It's mine. Oops, I'm getting a bit of attrition going after these guys. Where are you going? You're going to Hereford. Where's Hereford? There's Hereford. That's fine. As soon as I win this battle, I'll get Mr. Speedboots. I probably don't need Mr. Speedboots back.
You discovered you're going to Hereford as well just after they got to Hereford.
Yep. Okay, so we're at an 83% more score. So now we just need to keep the armies under control, and so like when I've kicked this English army, I go off and kick that French army that's trying to besiege somewhere. Actually, let's move you into that county for the purposes of besieging somewhere sensible. Don't care. Zip over there and get that back. Back to besieging a 3.5 fort, which should fall a bit more quickly. actually. Dock you in Wales is at least vaguely useful. Right, come on. We have won the Battle of Hereford. I've inherited the Kingdom of Castile, Galicia and Leon from a despot. Ooh, excellent. Well, I say despot, it might have actually been exarch. Right, anyway, the peasant revolt has exploded. So I didn't even need to, like, raise an army. Let's... Yeah, you're an exarch already. You're the despot of Portugal. Right, let's grant you some viceroyalties. Right. That looks kind of okay.
Southern, the big green bit in the south, the yellow bit in the north, and Portugal.
And
Two
Portugal.
different versions of Portugal.
Yeah.
Portugal within the empire and Portugal outside the empire.
So let's stick Mr. Speedy back in there and send him off to Oxford. Right, you guys, who I will put the B team on. When I say B team, I mean
I don't think this war's going to last much.
I don't think it's going to last much longer, but they're not doing anything, and I've got something they can be doing. Right. 100% war score. Release the peace order. So, revoke title. She's still got the Kingdom of Margaret. Oh well, states. Oh, I can't revoke the Kingdom of France because the Crown Authority of France doesn't allow revocation.
You may be able to usurp it, I'm not sure, but maybe not. But I would say if you can revoke one of them, revoke the one you can revoke, and then
Right, I don't have a strong claim, so I can't revoke that. So, let's also see if we can find the Stoat of Anatolia. Anatolia. Can we revoke his title? Yup.
that's actually because you have a claim on it, not because
Because
you have done anything wrong. So you may be able to revoke another title from him. Alright, he's currently considering a revoked title offer from us because he's not in prison.
right, yes.
So it may be that you have a revolt by the King of Anatolia shot.
It's possibly true. Alright,
I mean, there isn't so much benefit to revoking this
Revoking.
title.
no. Oh, he's fabricating claims, isn't he? Oh, that's fine. Let's leave him there.
So
Let's just check. Ooh, we can get some more stuff. Let's get some more infantry, because that's not always gone very well. Right, I think let's try just dismissing everyone, because I'm pretty sure everyone is in my territory. Right.
you've got 800 troops from your
Honour guard.
guards
Yeah.
sitting
Not anymore.
there.
Right. I've got a vassal limit problem. Now I've got a bunch of vassals back.
Because you revoked Margrave.
Yeah. So, what have we got in our pockets? Is I have the Kingdom of Maghreb. Where is the Kingdom of Maghreb? That is a very good question. It's that one. So, let's...
Your current sub-realms around there. So you've got France, which you don't really want to give back to.
And Africa, which is already an exarchate, so let's give her a viceroyalty of Maghreb. Right, that's given us a bunch of things. Let's just see if there's any random spare vassals we can hurl around. Right. And we're now comfortably under our vassal limit, because our vassal limit's now 42.
You're currently in the process of usurping. Oh no, you're currently in the process of revoking Anatolia.
Anatolia, yes. I'm below 95% threatening now.
Good.
So
Right, well, you can carry on imprisoning your vassals then.
I can, well, so
You have one despot.
that he's,
Despot of Anatolia who
which
is
we
already...
can't consider, he's considering an offer from us.
Is he just going to sit on this offer so you can't do anything worse to it?
I don't know. So, right. Georgia, let us learn. So he's mates with Lithuania, which gets like another 5,000 things. Let's try imprisoning him. Oh, no. Right, I just have a small problem. I don't know where Georgia is. There's Georgia. Okay. So... that should probably, you know, do reasonably well. And you go to that county. If you go over there. Right. So... I'm up to 6 empires I can create, because I can create the Empire of Britannia. There are no kingdoms that I can currently create. What I should have done is seen if there was anywhere that wasn't in a defensive pact with me, other than Georgia, which has just like seceded. Not really. Well, that's only to be expected, really, if I will go around winning lots of wars. So we have... let's I humbly accept your decision to revoke the Kingdom of Anatolia, though it grieves me deeply. On the grounds that you worked out that... so, Anatolia. Armenia.
Yes, de jure Anatolia is obviously...
Let's give it to Philistia, though.
Surely... Oh, Tripoli is that Tripoli, not that Tripoli.
Yeah, we have 2 Tripolis. We keep having this problem. Basically, my opinion here is if I can transfer people, I will.
Yes, I was just going to suggest that maybe Azerbaijan could give you to Armenia rather than to...
Okay. If I can transfer dukes, then I will. I just might be a bit confused about
Well,
it.
you don't need to do that now. You've got adequate...
Yeah, but it does mean that the number of vassals I have to keep happy is lower. And those vassals tend to be quite chirpy because...
It's probably worth trying to get people under their de jure.
Yeah, I suppose in the long run, yes, I should...
And not that Azerbaijan would have been much of an issue there.
Yes.
Because, it's rather weird that it's part of Anatolia rather than being part of Armenia. But
Yes.
on the other hand, Philistia is kind of a bit weird anyway.
Yeah. Right, so... Woohoo, we are in credit again.
So, what things can you usurp now? Has that got a little bit more setting? Right, yes.
So that's a dukedom. I can't be bothered at this moment in time.
So, who can you imprison?
Well, I'm still busy with no one good now.
Right, okay.
Basically, I should
Yeah.
imprison
you're
and
fixing
I'm still
Georgia.
fixing Georgia. Yep. So what have I got in my pockets? Is I've got 2 baronies. Right, Pannonia, Wallachia, and Bulgaria. Wallachia, presumably. Where?
That's the area marked as Pannonia at the bottom edge of the map.
Right, you're a duke. You quite like me, but... It's probably quite a chirpy duke now, yeah. Let's see if there's any weird bits to transfer. That's all looking quite sensible, really. Right, super. French Civil War for elective monarchy. Yes, I know it's under siege. I have a plan. Aquitanian French de jure war. Ah, you've called in your mate from Lithuania. Wow. Let's just right. Lots of France, Mary's backward. Okay, whatever.
I wonder if, given that you can't revoke France, you can arrange to inherit it into the imperial crown somehow. Probably quite hard to get a matrilineal marriage to the King of France.
Yes.
Rare for the King of France.
Normandy with exactly 10,000 stokes there, which is quite weird. Oh, okay, apparently it's actually 9999, but I'm not displaying that. Ah, truce with Leon is expiring. That's nice, dear. All you've done by coming back here is give me an army to kick in a minute. What exactly are you besieging anyway?
You've got a
Holding there. That's fine. I have an army. well, besieging everything is going just fine. It's just while I'm waiting for, stuff to happen. Let's just see if I can...
Oh yes, one of the things you were planning to do is...
Right, well...
You need to cheer the Pope up first.
Well, I need to be not in a civil war.
Oh, not it, and... okay, maybe the red on heavy religion opinion doesn't matter, but you are in the middle of a civil war.
Yes.
True. Can't really argue against that.
I mean, I think that's the effect, is he will dislike me.
Ah, right.
On the grounds that he currently quite likes me.
I mean, you might see if there's anyone who's willing to excommunicate before. Well, I suppose once you've raised an anti-pope, I think excommunication is quite easy to get.
It's true. It's like, do you like being my pet anti-pope? Well then. The Byzantine Empire seems to have risen up.
It doesn't look very happy, certainly.
Yes, I should try and avoid it.
Given that it appears to be at war with, or to think it's at war with you.
Well, yes. I don't know that it's, like, at war with me as such.
But if your armies happen to be its armies...
It's true. Okay, even with defensive advantage, my lot are doing quite well. Cracked a Chevalier. The Knights of St. John have established a new holding in the county of Arca. Permission to settle there was blah blah blah. The mighty castle will henceforth be known as Cracked a Chevalier. You should look that up, it's really cool. I think the castle at Chinon is sort of built to sort of mirror it or mimic it in some way. Okay, the Despot of Armenia has just snuffed it. Hang on, which ones did I just get? Assyria, Trebizond. Down here, isn't it?
Yes, I think so.
Where's Armenia?
Armenia's the one with Armenia written on it.
Oh yeah, that'd be a blatant clue, wouldn't it? Right, you look like a nice young doer of Mesopotamia who doesn't particularly dislike me. Right, well, today is your lucky day. I can see where they are. So, assets, invert rank. Okay, so camp level 1s. You are in Africa. Let's see if we can try.
Checking these days you're in Africa, but it probably is. that doesn't actually tell you that doesn't guarantee that it is. That tells you that his current territory is part of the de jure territory of Africa, which is not the same thing.
Oh, what you mean? So
If you do that and turn on de jure and check that his parents are in Africa, then that indicates that his de jure. Well, that technically indicates that his de jure liege is that duchy, but.
Of Serdica. Serdica is in the middle of Bulgaria. Let's try and find.
It's in de jure Bulgaria, but.
Yes, hang on, kingdoms. Serdica is
you
in.
have the. Well, you can go by following the de jure tree.
Oh yeah, good point, well stated.
And you could assign him to the duke, but yes, I think it actually works slightly better to assign to the exarch. Because then the exarch likes you and then will probably give the county
To the duke anyway, because it will cheer up the duke for him.
Yeah.
Or her.
So thus we gain more happiness throughout the empire by passing this vassal relationship around.
Yes.
Except possibly ignores the count, but who cares about counts?
Doesn't matter, not my problem. So Strimon is similarly.
So you can check who its de jure liege is. Like it is Bulgaria, so.
Off goes Strimon. Right. Count of Hefesh. Right, so. Right.
Pannonia.
Pannonia, right. Okay, let's transfer vassalage.
Okay, there's some reason why that one can't be transferred.
Possibly either or. Right, and then we're on to the dukes that can't be reassigned. Right, so anyway, about this war then.
You're down to 32 vassals again, which is the number you had before,
Yep.
I think.
Yes, I mean our state diplomacy is 52, which is a bit of a come down from what it's been in recent years. So I'm 18 and not yet pregnant, but my husband seems to like. Ooh, hang on, I should do some stuff, like I should equip some things. So, one Greek Crusader lance. Equip German Crusader armour. So that's just sitting there and giving me stuff. Let's equip a clever forgery. Right. There we are, that's boosted some stats. Serbian revolt war. Oh, well, whatever. So, I'm slightly worried about the 10,000 troops of the Byzantine Empire coming to get me.
Surely they're not part of any of the wars you're in, are they?
No, but they are hostile to me.
Well, they're not coming to get you then. They're just coming near you.
Yes. I just slightly worry about that because there's 10,000 of them. Ah, it's 1352.
Squawk!
Aha, peace offer.
That's a
White peace, piss off. I mean, I suppose it's only to be expected at 38%, but I'm quite clear on this. White peace is no good. Where are you guys going? We're going to Abkhazia. Right, have we got anywhere good yet? So, really not. Okay, so somewhere over here there's my army. Let's reroute it to not go that way. Oh look, it's going to wander through the Georgian army instead. Well, I don't think that's a big problem. My grandmother dies. Didn't know she was still alive, to be honest, but there we go. Excuse me. For me getting the hell out of here manoeuvre. Right. All walls of general holdings upgraded to maximum level. Yeah, sorry. Hang on. Pause. State.
I mean, yes, you're going to get into a fight now. The question is whether you have any hope of winning it.
Let's settle them down. Let's
get them as well equipped as possible and pile in one of the neighbouring armies.
It's the bunny. Probably this one because it's further from doing the thing. Hang on, what I need to do, not military, it's that one. It's undo him so that I've got Captain Speed Boots available. No, not there. There. Right, that's more like it. And if in desperation I can move people off this siege, but
that battle is fine. I mean, I presume that there's no good reason for them to be marching in there, but I don't know why they wouldn't be. Why they would be if there wasn't a good reason. So,
I mean, they might be at war with Georgia.
Yes, it's possible.
Holding where? Oh right, okay. are besieging. Where are the vessels?
Yes, I think based on what the Byzantine army is doing there, yes, they are at war with Georgia as well.
Yes.
Probably ask Georgia why they're at war with the Byzantine Empire.
It's true.
Right, they're trying to take Abkhazia off
Right.
him, and hence off you.
Yes. Well,
I mean, really what you want now here is the offer to join war of vassal
yes.
option. I'm not sure you're allowed to join a war on behalf of a vassal you're currently at war with.
Probably not. And I'm slightly tempted to go and kick that Byzantine army, but not very.
Well, you can leave them to soften up the holdings in that province,
It's
and
true.
then besiege them off the Byzantine Empire.
Yeah. Well, what I can do is go and nibble that Georgian army. And then actually nip over here and besiege Sarkal back off them. I think that makes sense. Have you been looking up Crack de Chevalier?
No, sorry.
Oh well. Of course there's a problem, which is if we win this war then the Byzantine Empire might have a war. No, the Byzantine Empire still wouldn't have a war with us. They'd still just have a war with Georgia.
I don't know. Because they can't usually cause such a war.
It's true.
And it's a de jure war.
Yeah.
So
It could continue.
they do have that claim against you,
Yes.
or rather would have after you'd taken a territory back.
Yeah.
So you'll find out.
That's true. Right, well, anyway, we're on 84% war score.
Yes, I rather suspect that
87% war score.
the Byzantine Empire is not.
Aha, right, I have a claim on at Shakedom. Excuse me, let's just briefly go over there and check that it's still, like, independent.
Yes. But, I mean, it's independent of you. That's your Magistros.
Oh. Use it.
Or I'll send him somewhere else.
Yes, that's true. back to Georgia. Probably back to Georgia. It looks like this siege is going to complete shortly. We want a siege. It's on pause so that you know things can happen in it. It's 1353. I think my plan here is that I try and win this civil war, which hopefully will not be taking much longer, and then I so I win the civil war, I'll try to win the civil war, and I then try to set free investiture, and go and inspect Petra, which is now mine. Fine. Right, how many people? We can get 23,000 people in there.
Right, so that's what the answer to what happens at the end of the war in respect of the ongoing war with the Byzantine Empire.
Glue together. So Lucas in the centre. Excuse me, I have to go and make the Byzantine Empire unhappy. Oh, good, we're on planes. Which is fine. Oh, I near won a war with someone for something. It's nice.
Chernihiv has an internal revolt.
Oh yeah, so it does. Well, I'm oversupply because they're still in it. Otherwise, I'm fine. Let's try recruiting a new academy hero. Skilled tactician.
Skilled tactician. They're helping get
Aggressive leader, shrewd, gladiator, impaler. Yeah. We look together. Go, why don't we have any siege leaders in this blasted place? Come on. It's 28,000 of you trying to take out 780 people in a fort. Surely you could do better than this. Come on, there's like 3 people and their pet hamster. And they're about to kill the hamster for food.
Meanwhile, another one of your war.
Excuse me, I'm just going to assault this holding.
I think, yes, everything is now held by someone appropriate.
Right.
You now have. It's fine to dismiss people. So, what I was going to say was, don't revoke the Kingdom of Georgia until you've dealt with the situation in North Africa.
Alright, hang on.
Because otherwise you'll get confused about which things belong with which thing.
Yeah.
I mean, if there are any loose. Oh, we just got ourselves candidates for that.
Yeah, that's fine. Right, so we've dismissed all our troops. Who, what?
So you've got Margaret and Africa back.
Right, so... Well, let's... We're ambitious. What about the Count of Tunis? You know, you've got the Southern Hub Royal stop, so I think you should get a couple of vice royalties to go with it.
I think this should not have anything available, but
Yeah. So, alright, off we zip to somewhere around here. Georgia. Excuse me. Yoink. So. Let's. Oh no, hang on. Let's give my sister a vice royalty to keep her cheery. Let's check whether we need to transfer any vassals. Let's check. There aren't any weird loose vassals lying around. I don't know. Hang on, I'm going to have to get to him through the through this method. Right, you're part of Vladimir.
Probably, yes. Again, you can check.
Okay, Ruthenia.
I'm expecting the same person.
And I could transfer the do of wherever it was.
Probably want to find someone slightly more local for that area.
Oh,
That
he's
is probably the other Sicily.
yeah. That's fine because he's the despot of Sicily.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Right. So having dealt with that, can we?
That button is actually available.
Let's press the free investiture button. Okay. So
297.
it's going to take a while.
Oh, it may not.
So right, let's let time tick while we search for Petra.
I don't think it's
Cancel. Right,
a
fine.
It'll be in the
Let's
big list of.
let's find the big list of all my stuff. Petra. Woohoo! Okay, that didn't take very long at all. So he's the Prince of Georgia. I don't care. I'll let him out to house arrest. He's somebody else's problem.
So 0.2 monthly prestige.
One of the things that I want to do is I is build some more minor titles. And obviously I need to go through everyone's approving the law. Right, anyway. Damn it.
No.
I don't want to construct groundwork, I've already got one. I've already got lots. Petra. Right, anyway. So okay, that's actually cheap. Let's start the next stage building. Hot power defence thingies, local tax, dungeon. I don't actually want to update that. Right, let's build a new minor title. Hey. Because, you know, we could do with one of those. Right, you can go back to researching military technology.
I don't think it's very helpful to do it anywhere other than the capital.
Oh well, I guess I'll find out. Thing is, I've not been getting very good results in the capital, which is why I thought.
But the thing is, it doesn't help your military at all if it's anywhere other than the capital.
So let's just zoom out. Look, we still have all of the empire that we had yesterday, which I think is probably a pretty good place to. Ooh, what I will do is I can't make.
I think you can't. Well, if you go to the religion tab, so that's the can't make someone below count level anti-vote.
So what I need is a spare county, such as the one that I just got a claim to.
Yes.
And to then raise.
Yes, I mean,
one of my
ideally
bishops
you
up.
would find a person who will make a good pope. But,
Well, I've got like quite a few people.
yes, but the point is that in order to do this, you need to.
I should be able to grant them the.
Should you be able to grant any vassal bishop that county, or does it have to be the? What happens if don't they have to? No, you won't be able to grant any of them the county because they won't be able to hold it. They won't be able to hold its bishopric as the capital, I think. So they'll get a wrong kind of type of holding in domain.
Yeah.
Penalty. I think I'm not quite sure. Oh, you might on the other hand go to your one held county and see if it has any spare holding slots. Except you don't hold it yet because you still have to start that war.
Yes, I'm not going to do that tonight though.
You've probably got a bunch of people in your dungeon you can get rid of.
Yes, but what I'm going to do is see if I can find any Prince Archbishoprics like you.
That's a vassal of the papacy.
I know it's vassal of the papacy.
Right. So there can't really be claims on an Prince Archbishopric
I
because...
suppose, yes, because of its investiture.
Yes.
Yes.
And like shortage of second sons.
Well, depends how good they are. So let's let time tick fairly gently to let my threat decay a bit. Right, we can ransom you and you. Ransoming dukes is good. You and you. You. And you. Okay. Let's start again at the top. Ransom the Queen of Wales.
That's fine.
Well, you know, if she's uppity again, I can
You can squash her again.
try and imprison her again. Right, I think that's a maximally cleared out.
Oh, that was quite profitable. You're like 1,000 gold richer than you were at the start of that process.
Yep.
Make up for all the work on Petra.
It's true. Speaking of which, let's have a look at my thing. So, like, a lighthouse of Alexandria. I can... Oh, I can't... Ah, it's still not active yet. So that's still damages. So sub-arboreal stop. Mausoleum with the wrong religion. Yes. Are we? Okay, we're still repairing damage in telekinesis. Their Grand Wells of Orvieto are irksomely not mine. Petrol, we've got something in progress. Kufu with the wrong religion.
Wrong culture.
Culture, whatever.
And not lunatic.
The Grand Walls of Genoa. However... So I might build some siege defence to get some city vassal +3.
There's a minor title available there.
Well, let's build a minor title. And then I think let's save and stop for the night. So the year is 1353, in which we crushed a revolt that got somewhat out of hand.